Hey gamers, get ready for an action-packed first half of April. There are some thrilling new games and top-notch releases coming your way. Prepare to dive into a fierce galaxy battle, navigate through dungeons teeming with demons, and explore a breathtaking fantasy world. There's so much to look forward to in what's new on Game Pass this April 2025. Get ready to go on an action-packed adventure because in no time you'll be shooting your way through a wacky universe with hordes of enemies and legendary loot in abundance. The gameplay you're seeing right now is from Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition, a thrilling looter shooter where you play as one of 4 new Vault Hunters. Your mission? To stop a crazed cult from taking over the galaxy. You play single or with friends for some intense fighting against a lot of interstellar foes in the process of gathering an unlimited amount of loot. The story is hilarious and is set on several alien worlds with their own set of conditions, weird characters, and action-packed missions. And then there are many side activities and optional stories that are definitely worth exploring. Worried about finding the ideal gun for your playstyle? Don't worry. Borderlands 3 has one of the largest arsenals in recent history, with hundreds of unique guns, each with its own set of mechanics and gear pieces that are conducive to different strategies. Come on, who doesn't want to play a shooter with this distinctive art style and crazy huge palette of guns? And the cherry on top, it's arriving on the platform with a last update that included all the expansions and enhancements. Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition is out now on console, PC, and cloud. If you're tired of Diablo 4, don't worry. April has another game from the legendary Activision Blizzard franchise that you simply cannot miss, and that's Diablo III Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition, the third installment of the action RPG dungeon crawler that came out in 2014. The story takes place after the fall of Diablo. Everything was believed to be over, but a new enemy comes from the heavens, Malthael, the Angel of Death, who arrives to steal the Black Soulstone and utilize its infernal power to wipe out humanity. In Diablo 3, you play as a hero who returns to Tristram to fight the resurgence of evil and prevent the end times. Before embarking on your quest, you must choose a class, ranging from Barbarian, Wizard, Demon Hunter, and Monk. Also, the Reaper of Souls expansion introduced the Crusader class, along with a new story act, dungeons, and action-packed quests. Explore the darkest corners of Sanctuary, battle armies of demons using your class's unique skills, gather legendary loot, and level up your hero to save humanity from the horrific Angel of Death. You can play solo, or as part of a group of 4 players, either via local split screen or online. Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition will hit Game Pass on April 8th for PC and console. April is full of quality releases and several of them will make their way to Game Pass as surprise Day 1 releases. It begins with South of Midnight, the Compulsion Games' latest adventure that takes us into a new United States South, immediately following a Category 5 hurricane ravages the once thriving fictional town of Prospero in a mysterious, folklore-bound county. The story follows Hazel, a young woman who awakens ancient magic within her after the disaster, granting her the strength and power of a weaver. She must now learn to control her abilities to journey through a dark fantasy world in search of her mother, who vanished in the storm. The story unfolds over 14 chapters where you'll meet various characters and supernatural creatures, each with a turbulent past. Your mission is to heal their scars and search their memories to find your way back to Hazel's mother. South of Midnight is a blend of action and platforming. As a weaver, you are able to speed through levels and ward off all manner of evil spirits, but where the game shines brightest is in its graphics and animation, designed to mimic stop-motion style. South of Midnight comes out on April 8th on Xbox Series PC and the Xbox Cloud. Up next is another big Day 1 release that'll evoke plenty of nostalgia for many. Commandos Origins, the latest addition to the legendary real-time strategy game series. Command your best team deep into enemy-held territory within World War II to execute perilous missions. Command your troops through 14 historic missions on detailed maps covering the frozen Arctic to the burning deserts of North Africa. You can decide how to proceed with each mission and achieve your objectives. Stealth is an excellent option. There are certain locations that are so heavily fortified that one misstep can destroy your whole team. That is why it is highly recommended to plan and coordinate with your team, utilizing each member's individual skills for rescue operations, sabotage, and infiltration. Commandos Origins is co-op for 2 players, single player, online, and local split screen. It comes out on April 9th as a Day 1 Game Pass title for Xbox Series PC and the Xbox Cloud. If you're a fan of puzzle games and love the thrill of escape room challenges, then you're in for a treat with this Day 1 release. Let me introduce you to Blueprints, crafted by Dog Bomb. It's an adventure, strategy, and puzzle game where you step into the shoes of a young man who inherits a sprawling mansion filled with ever-changing rooms, precious treasures, and hidden paths that conceal a dark secret. Your mission? To find your way to the enigmatic Room 46 and discover what happened to a local children's book author who has mysteriously vanished. Every door you open could lead to fresh clues, handy tools, tricky puzzles, and unexpected secrets. The best part? You get to decide which room lies behind each door, so in Blueprints, you're the one who carves out your own journey. Take your time to crack those puzzles, but remember, when the sun rises, the mansion resets, and everything shifts for the next day. Blueprints is set to launch on April 10th as a Day 1 Game Pass title for Xbox Series, PC, and the cloud. We're all buzzing with excitement because in 2025, Rockstar Games is set to shatter all sales records with the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6. While we're still waiting for that official release date, there's some fantastic news. This April, one of the most beloved games of the last decade is making a comeback to the Game Pass catalog. GTA 5 is back in action. This version will come packed with the latest updates and content to keep you entertained as you eagerly await the new chapter in the series. If you've got a powerful gaming PC, you'll be able to dive into the enhanced version of GTA 5 featuring new vehicles, mods, quicker loading times, stunning visuals, and a treasure trove of exclusive content. Plus, you can team up with friends across consoles or other platforms like Steam and Epic Games. Many fans have been clamoring for GTA 5 to return, and it seems their wishes are finally being granted. Mark your calendars. GTA 5 hits Game Pass on consoles and PC on April 15th. In case you missed it, EA Sports College Football 25 has just arrived in the catalog, a college football title with explosive action and over 134 FPS teams. The new release comes with deeper strategic mechanics, player fatigue systems, and other game modes. We've not gotten a new entry in this series since 2013, which means if you did miss out then, now is your chance to try it out courtesy of Game Pass. EA Sports College Football 25 is now out on Xbox Series and in the Xbox Cloud. These are all the fresh games coming in the first couple of weeks of April to Game Pass, a robust 2-week slate full of Day 1 releases. Keep in mind that the second half of April will witness Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, and then Doom, The Dark Ages in May, one of 2025's biggest releases, and of course the most notable Day 1 launch on Game Pass isn't too far ahead. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more fantastic updates, reviews, and Day 1 releases. And before we wrap up, here are the 7 games leaving Game Pass starting April 15th, Botany Manor, Coral Island, Harold Halibut, Homestead Arcana, Kona, Orcs Must Die 3, and finally Turbo Golf Racing. That's all the latest news and takes away from Game Pass this April 2025. Hit the subscribe button and stick around. There's more content coming your way. Watch the 2 videos on screen if you'd like to keep things going. Thanks for watching. I'm Raiku and I'll see you next time.